So what's the strategy that you teach people?
So on real estate specifically. So real estate, I would say, I have what's called the DDD Formula, right? So it's reps times opportunities times closing percentage equals money. It's not a very complicated formula. And I think what happens with most realtors, right? Like in Utah, real estate is like such a common thing because you have a bunch of stay-at-home moms that are like, I want to side hustle, and they get their real estate license and they sell 2 homes a year. And it's like, congratulations. You talk to your 4 friends that happen to know that you're a realtor, and they felt so much loyalty to you so that they happen to use your license. Like that's about the average realtor. So I just say, well, if you're not doing any kind of marketing, like what better way to go talk to 100 people a day? Like it's a contact sport. And that's what's interesting is whether you're B2B or you're D2D, like in residential or whatever, it's a contact sport. And the more people you talk to and the more people I can leverage to talk to more people. So meaning my approach would be I'd get a bunch of kids, like I'd recruit college kids, high school kids, and I'd give them a percentage or a cut or a lead percentage. Yeah. And I would say, we're all going to freaking blitz this area and either, knock, leave a flyer, like leave some kind of leave behind, and try to drum up some interest, get noisy in this neighborhood, right? Okay. So I'm specifically targeting my neighborhood. Then I'm going to buy the data for the neighborhood, right? So there's apps like Coal Information and a lot of companies you can buy neighborhood data, which means their name, phone number, emails. You can get all that data. So then I can retarget via social media. I can do a ringless voicemail drop. I can do a text campaign. So I own a texting software called Vanilla that I teach people to use. So like I call it the 7 different doors you could be knocking. The front door is just one door, but you go against me belly to belly. I don't know any other avenue of marketing that's going to beat me when I'm standing at your door and I've already built some trust through other avenues and now I'm here. It's kind of like it's go time. You're not looking at anything else other than me right now, right?
Okay, so what you're saying is that you're talking about the marketing side
You would take some marketing.
That's marketing.
Yeah, so you would take we call it warming the neighborhood, right? Okay. So you'd beat the streets, you warm the neighborhood through other avenues of door knock. Then I would show up and I'd say, you probably seen us around. You probably got the mailer. You probably got the text. You probably got the email, like whatever that is. Right. So you've got at least like a foot in the door, like an angle, right? Or you talk to my appointment guy, meaning my little high school kid or a college kid or whatever. And then I'd hit him with my approach. So that would be like the really strategic way to door knocking, right? A lot of people think it's just like, oh, drop me off in any neighborhood and I'm just going to go knock. It's like, no. I'd have some meaningful strategy to how I would approach my neighborhood.
Is that what you would do with solar as well?
100%. So I would. You think about it. We've all heard the thing, 7 no's to get a yes, right? And it's like, okay, if I can get 3 or 4 of the no's out of the way before I even show up, what's the likelihood of me getting a yes now? Re-knocking is another common thing, right? A lot of people are like, I already knocked that neighborhood. I've already been here. I'm like, yeah, that should be your favorite neighborhood to go to. I'm back. Right? Like it should, like a lot of people have the mindset of I already talked to those people. We've already knocked that area. We've already been there. And I think re-knocking isn't a very underutilized practice.